It's one of the biggest cattle auctions in Western Canada, but little meat is moving. The bidding on beef, what usually takes a full day at this auction, was over in minutes.
I'm needing to sell soon, but not at these prices.
Now another devastating blow to the beef industry. DNA testing confirms what Canadian farmers feared.
BSE-infected animal detected in Washington State in December was in fact born on an Alberta farm.
Just how and when the cow was infected is still under investigation, whether the contaminated feed was produced in Canada or the U.S. Regardless, Canada's agriculture minister insists our beef supply is safe. So safe, he's planning a trade mission overseas and will make Canada's case for reopening the U.S. border in Washington next week.
I believe that they will, as they've shown in the past, make their decisions based on science and based on what's best for their consumers.
Many in the industry say where the cow was born really doesn't matter because millions of Canadian and U.S. cattle have moved back and forth across the border for decades.
It's a North American issue and has been, continues to be.
That's exactly the point that I will be making to the President, that this is in fact an integrated industry.
But to an industry that's lost billions already, it could be too late. Ranchers like Alvin Kumlin fear some U.S. politicians and industry groups may try to use Canada's second mad cow case to keep the border shut.
And that was our worst fear. I think we could see that we were coming out of it. We certainly always had consumer confidence. The rest of the world was starting to say this is an isolated case, and then you get a second case.
A second case of mad cow disease will no doubt have a psychological impact on an industry that was once the third largest exporter of beef in the world. And although there's no new money for farmers, Ottawa has approved a substantial amount of cash to increase testing for mad cow in Canada.